A Russian plane dropped a bomb on a village near Voronezh. As the Astra writes, citing its own sources, the Russians are hiding this incident.
An unidentified aircraft munition fell from a Russian plane onto the village of Probuzhdenie in the Voronezh region on the evening of May 14th, Astra sources report. The ammunition exploded, creating a crater about a meter deep. There were no casualties. From a message by the Astra publication on Telegram.
On May the 12th in Belgorod, the entrance to an apartment building collapsed as a result of an explosion. Experts suggested that this could be an unsuccessful operation of the Russian air defense or even a terrorist attack organized by the Federal Security Service. The international group of OSINT analyst conflict intelligence team believes that it was Russian ammunition and it arrived from the direction of Voronezh. It was from this side that the blast wave blew out windows and damaged garages.
The blast wave went from the northeast to the southwest. That is, it seemed to fly towards the southwest and hit there. We admit that it could have been an anti-aircraft missile. Many will ask, where are the fragments of an anti-aircraft missile? But you may not see them now, because the destruction is great. They may be under a pile of concrete. Moreover, now that the clearance of the rubble is completed, these fragments will be simply raked up, loaded into a KAMAZ truck and be taken away.
Journalists from the Insider calculated that in 2024, abnormal falls of Russian aircraft munitions were recorded 39 times in the Belgorod region, 38 different modifications of the FABs and one Ha-59 missile. At least twice high explosive bombs fell in Belgorod. All so-called accidental falls are carefully hidden by the Russian propaganda media, but information still leaks out, and then Russia blames Ukraine for everything.
The way this is wrapped up is propaganda. This is done solely in order to mobilize for the continuation of the war, and for them to understand that the victims among them are not an exception and Ukraine bears responsibility for the victims, as they transmit this to their society.
According to experts, Russia uses low-quality equipment, therefore bombs simply drop during flights of aircraft. About 10% of missiles intended to fire at Ukraine fall on the territory of the Federation. Russia also experiences a shortage of professional pilots, British intelligence notes.
ФАБ-3000, она там 46-го года.
FAB 3000 has been used since 1946. I don't remember exactly about FAB 500, but it was in use before 1950 for sure. They are already over 70 years old. These constructions, all FAB bombs, the KABs, glide bombs, are dropped in huge quantities, and this quantity obviously does not correspond to the developments and the volume of the tests that were carried out. That's why these situations arise.
According to Astra, 46 FABs of the Russian aerospace forces have been dropped over the past 3 months. On May the 16th alone, a Russian military aircraft dropped 8 FAB aerial bombs on the Belgorod region. In the village of Большое Городище, Shebekинский district, 3 FAB 250 bombs were found, and FABs 500 fell in the villages of Dobraya and Polyana. In all cases, the aircraft shells did not detonate. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.